One of my lifelong dreams is to travel to faraway places and see life through different lenses. I want to experience different lifestyles, cultures, scenery, traditions, and values. Traveling to and living in Barcelona, Spain was like a self-affirmation that this is something I truly would like to do in my life. I realized that a career in which I could get paid to work, live, or travel in different places is something I hope to achieve. One day in Barcelona, while on a field trip to a local commerce association, I realized how much I had been enjoying myself, and it didn't matter what we did because I just loved being surrounded by foreign things, people, and customs. This was a special moment for me because it made me look forward to a possible career in which I could live or spend lots of time in different locations. Although at times I felt somewhat awkward or uncomfortable, I learned to appreciate the differences of how people think and act in different places and scenarios. I could see the beauty and value of putting myself out of my comfort zone because I was becoming, as my boss would say, comfortable with being uncomfortable. One night, while trying to find my way back home, I got quite lost. Normally, I would feel stressed and impatient or scared in that situation, but instead, I was surprisingly calm and collected. I saw it as an opportunity to familiarize myself with a new part of town, and eventually, I arrived at my homestay. In Barcelona, I caught myself noticing that I tend to overcomplicate things and set high standards for myself, thus creating unnecessary stress. I realize there is a great value to simplicity and that sometimes we just have to give ourselves the time to step back and appreciate the small things. For how simple and yet complex the world is, we can always find something to enjoy from it. I noticed this every morning on my way to school, in which I would see old couples sitting together near cafes or children and pets playing in the parks. I thought of how beautiful life can be and how simply happiness can be achieved. One of my favorite memories was helping two much older men find the soccer stadium they wanted to tour because it was apparent that they had been lifelong friends and neither their old age nor their difficulty walking could keep them from still going on adventures together. Whether it is a long talk with an old friend, watching the sunset, walking through a park, or finishing an important piece of work, we have the ability to find joy in an infinite amount of things. I chose to study abroad in Barcelona because I wanted the experience of living in Southern Europe. I wanted to practice my Spanish with Spaniards, and the program I was in offered the courses that contributed to both my major and minor at WU. It also didn't hurt to have a warm beach within easy reach. I got to study abroad, but my experience was much bigger than being in Barcelona, Spain, or Southern Europe. Traveling overseas opened my eyes and comfort to the idea and hope of traveling to even further places out of my comfort zone. It was great to be in a place where I could use both English and Spanish because it made it easy for me to navigate and communicate. But I am ready for an even bigger challenge now. I am now comfortable with the idea of going to places where I know the culture and languages can be much more different. I cannot wait until the day in which I travel to places like India or Asia. It is a challenge I look forward to thanks to my experience in Spain.